Ako si Maria Corazon Aquino. Ako ay tinatawag na Cory Aquino. Mr. Speaker, Senator Kerman, distinguished members of Congress, 3 years ago, I left America in grief to bury my husband, Ninoy Aquino. I thought I had left it also to lay to rest his restless dream of Philippine freedom. Today, I have returned as the president of a free people. In burying Ninoy, a whole nation honored him by that brave and selfless act of giving honor to a nation in shame recovered its own. A country that had lost faith in its future, founded in a faithless and brazen act of murder. So in giving we receive, in losing we find, and out of defeat we snatched our victory. For the nation, Ninoy became the pleasing sacrifice that answered their prayers for freedom. For myself and our children, Ninoy was a loving husband and father. His loss 3 times in our lives was always a deep and painful one. 14 years ago this month was the first time we lost him. A president turned dictator and traitor to his own, suspended the Constitution and shut down the Congress. That was much like this one, in which I am honored to speak. He detained my husband along thousands of others, senators, publishers, and anyone who had spoken up for the democracy as its end drew near. But for Ninoy, a long and cruel ordeal was reserved. The dictator already knew that Ninoy was not a body merely to be imprisoned, but a spirit he must break. For even as the dictatorship demolished one by one the institutions of democracy, the press, the Congress, the independence of a judiciary, the protection of the Bill of Rights, Ninoy kept their spirit alive in himself. The government sought to break him by indignities and terror. They locked him up in a tiny, nearly airless cell in a military camp in the north. They stripped him naked and held the threat of a sudden midnight execution over his head. Ninoy held up manfully under all of it. I barely did as well. For 43 days, the authorities would not tell me what had happened to him. This was the first time my children and I felt we had lost him. But his death was my country's resurrection and the courage and faith by which they could be free again. The dictator had called him a nobody. Yet 2 million people threw aside their passivity and fear and escorted him to his grave. And so began the revolution that has brought me to democracy's most famous home, the Congress of the United States. As president among my people, I will not betray the cause of peace by which I came to power. Yet, equally and again, no friend of Filipino democracy will challenge this. Finally, may I turn to that other slavery, our $26 billion foreign debt. I have said that we shall honor it, yet the means by which we shall be able to do so are kept from us. When I met with President Reagan, we began an important dialogue about cooperation and the strengthening of friendship between our two countries. That meeting was both a confirmation and a new beginning. I am sure it will lead to positive results in all areas of common concern. I stand before all of you not only as the President of the Philippines, but as a humble servant of democracy. Just a few months ago, my nation was embroiled in a struggle that captivated the world, the people. It was a revolution of the heart, a testament to the unyielding spirit of a people who yearn for freedom and justice. Let my presence here serve as a symbol of hope for all who lived under tyranny. Let it be a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of freedom can never be extinguished. Together, let us stand as a testament to the enduring power of democracy, a beacon for all who yearn for a better, freer world. Thank you, and God bless the Philippines and the United States of America. Mabuhay ang demokrasya!